Our thoughts and feelings and behaviours continually affect each other. And it's easy to develop negative patterns where unhelpful thoughts lead to unhelpful feelings and actions. Sometimes this can be a vicious cycle, but many of us don't realise that we can influence this process and that this can improve our mental health and emotional well-being. The best way to deal with these unhelpful thoughts is to recognise them, challenge them, and then see if we can replace them. Some people call this the catch it, check it, change it approach. With practice, this can help us look at perceived problems from a different perspective and outlook. For example, you might be worried about an important task that you have to do, convinced that it will go wrong and everyone will think you're a failure. Or perhaps you have the same intrusive thought over and over and over again. You can't stop worrying if you did or didn't do something correctly. Well, rather than immediately accepting this thought and feeling even worse, take a moment to catch it, breathe, and check it. Now, that doesn't mean to check if you are right or wrong in your intrusive thought, but more so to challenge it. Ask yourself whether there is good evidence for it or whether there are other explanations. Can you trace back logically or rationally in your head? Try thinking about what you would say to a friend if they were thinking this way. Finally, see if you can change the thought for a more positive one. Maybe, I'm prepared, or I know I've put a lot of work into this and I'm going to do my best, or of course I did it. Sometimes you will be able to change that thought to a more positive one, but don't worry if there are times when you can't. There are no right or wrong answers. It's about learning to think more flexibly and be in more control of your own mindset. By catching the thought, checking it, and seeing if you can change it, with practice you can help break that negative cycle. Another simple model you could try is known as the 3 Ds: delay, distract, decide. First, set a delay on your unhelpful or intrusive thought. Put it aside in your mindset for a certain amount of time. It might just be 5 or 10 minutes, it could be a few hours, it doesn't matter. But delay addressing that thought in your mind for a set time. Then, distract yourself. Do something that will occupy your thoughts, grab your attention, refocus your mind on something different. That might mean going to grab food or drink, or perhaps doing something physical to focus your energy elsewhere. Then decide. After the set time, when you've reframed your thoughts and hopefully address it with a fresh mindset, decide not to pay attention to those intrusive thoughts. Delay, distract, decide. Along with catch it, check it, and change it, these 2 models can help reframe our unhelpful thoughts and mindset and break those negative cycles. If you are struggling with levels of anxiety that you can't cope with, you can check out the #mind video on dealing with anxiety. But remember, please always consider consulting a professional or visiting your doctor. This is not admitting defeat, it is showing breakthrough.